What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Roasted Beans and Tires. Today we are here with another F150 LEDs product going on my 2025 Ford Raptor. What do we have today? Today we have an LED tailgate bar going on. So let's watch, see how easy it is to put on, and see how awesome it is once you get it on. Thanks again to F150 LEDs. Let's get another light put on this truck. Let's take a look at what comes in it. It is a tube, and you obviously want to not bend it because you will break the light bar. It's very well packaged. It was in good condition when we got it, but let's take a look. Obviously no issues with the bar itself. And then there was only the bar and two little bags that came with it. One of the bags has the brackets and the 3M adhesive tape, along with some T-connectors and some screws. And then another bag that just had some screws in it. But we chose to use the brackets. We didn't use the 3M adhesive. So if you choose to go that route, you don't even need them. And then obviously just a few more screws. The one thing they are missing is zip ties. Here's a closer look at the brackets. You get 6 of them. We are in the process of using one. So you do have enough to really mount this well. So it's hard to show, but underneath your tailgate is a little lip, and that's where you're going to install this. As you see, we are going to take one different step. We found it very hard with the tailgate on. We're going to take it off. This is going to just be directly for the 2025 Raptors. I don't know about everything else, but to take your tailgate off, make sure you go into your truck and you're going to want to disengage the automatic feature for your tailgate and go to manual, or else it's going to keep lifting up and down the entire time. And then after that, you're going to want to go and just disconnect your cables from the bed. Next, on the passenger side of the truck, there's a screw that you need to undo right below the light, right next to the light, and then you'll be able to pop the passenger side of the cover off. Once you get the passenger side off, you will then just take it and you will try to get it to like a 45-degree angle, and you will pull it towards the right away from the truck, and it'll pop off. As you can see here, it comes right off. We left the wire on there, but there's the one side you pop off. It might take some force because it's painted. And then here's the cable. You can disconnect it if you want. We chose not to. And then over here is the one that you have to unscrew. Once we got that off, everything else is pretty easy. You just take your brackets and you mount them where you want to. You can feel there's a little ledge, mark a spot, and then you're just going to drill right into it. Obviously, you're not going to be able to see. The sun was there, but just take your drill and drill your hole right into your truck. After you drill your hole, then you can just go ahead and take your bracket that you're using and get a screwdriver and go ahead and screw it right in. And now your bracket is set, and you are going to do that 6 times all the way across, and it is that simple. Just to be a little more precise, we did use a leveler. We wanted to make sure that we had everything equal and even all the way across. One area we did come is there are these little brackets on Raptors. We did take those off. It says you don't have to, but we chose to take them off. Just using a 15mm socket, just take them off. It'll make them a lot more flush. It makes the bar a lot more flush, and it's a lot easier, a lot cleaner. Nothing that's really hard to do, so we recommend you just do it and take it off when you can. Once you have all your brackets connected, all you're going to do is just go in and pop your light bar onto the brackets. They slide right in, they pop right in, they're secure, and it's easy. And then we'll just go right to the wiring. First thing you want to do is you're going to want to take off your taillight. And for the Ford Raptor, for the 2025, it was a 5/16 socket. So just go ahead and remove those, and then you are going to pop off your taillight. It does take a little bit of pressure, especially if you've never done it before. Don't be afraid. You're not going to break it. It's just secured in there pretty well. Once you get it out, you're just going to then unconnect the light, take the light, put it in your bed, and then you're going to run all the wires from your light bar up through the hole that is provided in your truck. We'll try to show you a video of it, but again, it's a little tough. You're just going to run the wires all the way through, and then you're going to go through and you're going to take the 4 wires that are there. There's a yellow, a white, a black, and a brown. You're going to put your T connectors on there, and then you're going to connect to the wires in the taillight. You are going to need to reference the F150 diagram for your lights for your current model. For the 2025, I will tell you they give you a reference on the instructions. We will go through the one spot where we did have to do a little bit of an adjustment, but for the most part, it was perfect. This wiring guide is in the installation breakdown, and what you can see is it really does a good job at explaining which wires go to which spot. The top left corner, it tells you which wire from the light bar goes to which spot of the truck. For my truck, specifically a 2025 Raptor, the only one that was not correct was the passenger side. It says it goes to the passenger signal, which is a green-orange wire. There is no green-orange wire. It ended up being a purple-gray wire. So just make sure you understand your truck's wiring, and you might even need to call your Ford dealership. They can help you out too, but make sure you have an understanding of your wiring for your truck. Once you connect 4 of your 5 wires, the yellow, brown, white, and black, all on the left side of your truck, after that, you're going to then run the green wire that's very long. You're going to run that underneath your truck, and you're going to have to go connect that to your passenger side turn signal, because obviously you need to connect it so that when you're turning right, it's going to work with your right rear light. You need to go over and just remove your right tail light, same way you did your first one, and set it in the bed of your truck as well. We chose to wait to install both lights back together until we knew they were working correctly. You're going to want to get underneath your truck, run the green cable from your left tail light over to your right tail light. This is the area where you definitely need some zip ties, because you want to make sure you're not dragging and you want to get it clean. So you just run it right across. You just pull it right through the same spot like you did over on the left. You're going to take your T connector, put your green wire into the T connector, use your pliers to clamp down, and then you are going to then take that and you are going to apply it to your right turn signal wire, which again is going to vary based on your model. For us, it was the purple gray wire. Once you get that connected, go through, use some zip ties, and take care of all the extra slack. And then you're just going to push the wires back into their holes. And at that point, reinstall your taillights and connect them and push them back in. And you are all finished, and your light bar will be ready to go. And there we go, everybody. That's another awesome product from F150 LEDs. That is the Sentinel LED tailgate bar. Easy install. Honestly, the hardest part for us was removing the tailgate. That took a little time for us to figure out, but you do not have to remove the tailgate. We chose to. Listen, we're bigger guys. We got bigger hands. It was a lot easier for us just to go in there, take the tailgate off, and do it. You do not have to, especially if you're going to use the 3M adhesive tape. You definitely don't need to take that tailgate off. If you're going to use the clips, I think it's a lot easier taking the tailgate off to get in there, mark it, make sure it's level, make sure it's straight, and drill in the holes. Again, F150 LEDs, the link will be in the bottom in the description. Make sure to look for products. If you have any Ford products, F150 or Super Duty, they have the lights for you. F150 LEDs, roasted beans and tires. Thanks again. Subscribe.